Go again. So, start this morning. Yeah. Anyways, I proved I'm not crazy to now the state, the Westerly police. So I have the whole state on my side now. With that being said, I have a huge resume. I could become a police officer, a lawyer, head of the CIA, whatever I want now. I could become a doctor, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, anybody, really. At the same time, I'm willing to work, but the state kind of fucked me. They thought I was crazy for my whole life, and I just proved I'm not. So the state kind of stole all my money. With that being said, I'm asking, because I get paid on Friday from the state, so I'm asking for just $15 so I can get a lighter and breakfast from Dunkin'. That would be very much appreciated. So again, if you could send me $15 so I could get a lighter and breakfast from Dunkin', because I worked up an appetite by contacting the Westerly Police today. So if you could send me $15, that'd be very much appreciated. Thank you. And I do know how to manage money. You know I know how to do that. I just, I don't have the energy right now to manage money, and I don't make enough to manage money. In order to manage money, you need to make a certain amount to manage it. Otherwise, when you have expenses, you know, you can't really, there's nothing you can do. You have to treat yourself. You have to take care of yourself. There's things you need to buy, and you go out and buy it. And I need to be making a certain amount in order to manage funds. You can't manage funds off of $300 a month. Um, and I had to get out of Providence, so I blew the 300 because I had to get a place to stay for the night. I had to get an Uber ride, and I had to get a phone. So I'm taking care of myself the best I can here, but I can't do that on limited funds. So that explains why I'm burning through my money. And I also can't get places to apply for jobs and get jobs within my realm of capabilities without a car. And you kind of gifted me the car and took it away from me. So I'm doing my best here, doing the best I can do with the stuff that I have to work with. But there's not much I can work with here. So if you're not gonna let me back in, I gotta wait till spring to get a landscaping job, and then get a car, okay, and then get a high paying job, and then get an apartment. But there's not much I have to work with here. You're not leaving me with much, so. And everybody in the state now knows and understands that I have a photographic memory. If I say something was said, it was said. We sat in the driveway of West Warwick, 1543 Main Street, when you dropped me off. You literally said to me, you said, Nevaeh can't drive stick. This was the perfect thing for you. And then a couple months later, you took it back. So, I very much don't appreciate that. And that's all I have to say for right now. I'm just asking for $15. I'm not asking for much. So, I'll wait patiently for a little bit. And hopefully you send the 15. Thanks. I remember you said that I would never be able to get an apartment again. Well, if you followed my social media, my Facebook, my TikTok, my Instagram, and my YouTube, you'd see that the entire state loves me now. So you were wrong about that. I turned my life around in a very short amount of time, even though it was never my fault that my life got wrecked. So I will get an apartment and or a house. Okay, so that's about it. You should be proud of me. Okay, that's what you should be towards me. All right, so I'll leave you alone for a little bit, but I'm looking forward to the 15, honestly. So could you please send $15? That'd be appreciated. Thanks. And for your information, because I went viral several times, and I got 26,000 views in the first 3 months of my YouTube being open, which is usually impossible, but it isn't for me because I figured out the methodology. But due to the fact that I not only went viral in the state, I went viral around the world. Everybody believes, okay, that I was safe my entire life. I've been safe my entire life. So, you've been proven a liar, not only to the state, but to the entire world. I don't need your 15, thanks. Keep your $15. Well, that kind of backfired on you, didn't it? Yeah. You Elmer Fudd motherfucker. It's mid-season. Fire! Or is it? No, it's nobody's season. Everybody walks away. Have a good day. Oh, you want to hear how I protected myself? Because usually people like me, they either die of suicide or they get taken out. So here's how I protected myself. Kept myself out in public. Kept myself in places with security cameras. And I let people know that, at every street light, every stoplight on the street, and in front of every business, and in the places I stayed, places that I stayed over the year, they all had security cameras, and I let everybody know, if you do anything to me, well, because everybody in the state is a part of the story, you go down with the ship. You take the whole state down. So, with that being said, that's how I stayed. I was able to stay safe enough to heal, and that's how I was able to approve what you were doing. So, with that being said, I made the entire state safe. I did the work of the governor, just by keeping myself safe, and that's about it, mother. Now you know that what happens when very smart people and very beautiful people are disrespected and threatened and lied to. At a certain point, if you keep doing it for long enough, that person will not only break the chains that held them down from that person who disrespected them, but they'll also press charges. And now you should know, okay, what you did wrong. Now I'm giving you a chance to correct it. But in order to correct it, 1, you have to drop the trespass. 2, you have to let me live with you. Alright? You're not willing to do that? I'll take your ass to court. I don't know, Mom. Do you want to lose everything? Do you want to lose everything you ever worked for? Do you care enough about anything to not lose everything? Because you're about to. Let me ask you a simple question. What did I do to you or anybody in my entire life to deserve what I went through? Now, a lot of people will tell you that suing and putting the people who hurt you in jail will not heal you. Correct, it doesn't. But you know what it does? It brings a resolution which assists with the healing process. And what I mean by resolution is it's 1, a solution, 2, it's closure. And now you know, now you should know, if you're complaining, but you have a solution, You're just venting and showing irritation. It's not complaining. If you have a solution. You know me. I come up with solutions. And at the same time, I don't get lucky. I work for everything I got. Wow, Mitchie, you really lucked out. I didn't luck out. I worked for it.